Hello, everyone. Welcome to my show, Date or Disaster. Where tonight our bachelor is Metro Booming. Okay, so he'll have some ladies that he'll be dating. By the end of the show, he'll decide which one is a date or disaster. Okay, Metro, are you here? To the box, Metro. Let's go, Metro. To the box.
How you doing? What's up,
Hey,
mama?
Metro, how are you? How are
I'm doing
you?
good tonight, mama.
Okay,
Appreciate you having me on your show.
I appreciate you being here. Would you like to tell the people a little bit about yourself, and then I would like to know who your two dates are, and you bring them up one by one.
Okay. I'm Metro Boomin. I'm 33. I stream out of Virginia Beach. On my way to be a top streamer. You can catch me, what I'm saying, on the weekends, Thursday to like Sunday, 9 p.m. to like 12. So we're going to catch a vibe.
Okay, period. So who are the two ladies that you have for tonight?
uh, hey, Dip, you got to be one of my ladies tonight. The other one I think called out on me. I think she called out on me. I
It's
don't see
okay,
it in here.
honey. So you just have one or two?
I think I got one for sure.
I'm
Hey,
coming.
Dip, you gotta get in the box, Dip.
Okay. So in case how the show goes, everyone is Metro will ask her, okay, some questions. She'll answer the questions. She can also ask him questions. By the end of the show, he'll decide if she's a date or disaster if he only has one lady. If you have another lady that comes in, just let me know so we can get her to the box.
Okay, that will work.
Sound good?
I'm good. That works. That works, man.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, we
Come
gonna
on,
wait on
Dip.
Honey
Wait on the
Dip.
box for me.
We just waiting on Honey Dip.
Salute to the room.
Make sure y'all favor Metro. He is going for his top badge. It takes support to get support, okay?
They do. I appreciate it, y'all. Mm. Salute to the squad. Yo, salute to
Okay.
y'all. Salute to the room. Just the love for me. I
Okay.
pretty much lost my voice.
It be like that.
Pretty much lost my voice. This is about the bro.
Okay, look,
Hello?
y'all excuse me.
Hi,
I did not know I was
honey.
going to be a contestant. I was here for the record and
Okay.
the support.
Okay. So how are you tonight,
Thank you
honey?
so much. Hey, how you doing, wifey?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Well, I just came out of supporting in two gunny battles. I'm a supporter. I feel like that, if you love on me, I'm a lover. I love that.
That's true. That is
So I'm
so
like, wait a
true.
minute, I'm out of breath. Wait, come to the box. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, I come to the box.
Okay. So would you like to tell the people a little bit about
Right, so I'm
yourself right
ready.
quick?
Yes. My name is Honey Dip. I'm originally from Jersey, but I'm in Virginia Beach. I came on here because, I'm like a social butterfly. At the end of the day, I'm a social butterfly. When my job shut down because of COVID, because I am a bartender,
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, okay, I need to be able to engage with people my age. Like, I love my kids and I love my dogs, but it's different when you engage with people outside of the household. So
True.
that's what brought me to tag. I love it. I've been doing it for about 10 months and I'm like, come on, I'm trying to get my top badge. Let's go. You love on
Oh,
me, I
okay.
love on
Let's
you. And that's how we
go.
do.
Okay.
Period.
Takes time and dedication. You'll get there.
I love it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So tonight, you understand that Metro is your date. Okay. I think the other lady bailed out, so it's you and Metro. So he's gonna be asking you questions, and you can ask
Thank you,
him
Trippy.
questions. By the end of the show, he'll decide if you're a date or disaster. So let's go, Metro.
Okay.
Okay, I need to. What is your ideal What is
Calm
your
down,
ideal
Boomin.
date?
No, I'm just kidding.
What's your ideal date?
My ideal date, like I said, I'm at the beach. So,
Hmm.
of course, my ideal date, I prefer let's catch a vibe. I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, and simple. Let's catch a vibe. Let's get to know each other without the noise. We could do that later on if it's gonna work out with me getting to know you, and then of course we can, you know what I'm saying, go somewhere else where it's all commotion and all of that. But me personally, first date, let's catch a vibe together. Let's see if we can interact, and let's see if we can make it do what it do. If not,
Okay.
you know, we can just keep it moving.
I like the vibe. I like the vibe.
What about
Any
you?
question?
And I'm like, wait a minute, what about you? Let me go ahead and bring that up there.
See, I don't know. Me, I don't like Metro is more of like a lover than a fighter type thing. You know what I'm saying? So with me, I'm more of like a romancer. You feel me? And I do live at the beach also. So with me, I'm more of like, you know what I'm saying, let's meet on the beach, sunset, you got Pier 1, you got a lot of dope spots. You know what I'm saying? And I like the whole factor of being in a public place. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have daughters. And you know what I'm saying? I would want my daughters to be in a public place because you don't really know people out here outside, you know what I'm saying, the streaming or just in real life. So I would say, yeah, like a public place, probably like the beachfront, you know, like maybe like a sunset type ordeal. You know what I mean? So you can get some good conversation and catch a vibe. So that's probably like my type of intake on like the first type date type deal.
Right.
Does age matter?
Does age matter to me?
Yeah.
With me, like I said, I have a 15-year-old, so I can't be sitting up here roaming around with no 18 to 21. It's like that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. You're too close to my baby's age. So
Agreed.
I have dated someone who was, I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real. I know I'm a hot mama and I still got it. But we ain't, no. We can't be vibing when we both could be looking at the same thing at the same time. That's not the vibe. But I have dated someone who was 10 years older than me. And, I mean, it worked out fine, but then it also got to a point where that 10-year age gap, it kind of got like to the point of where it was more or less, well, I'm older than you, so I know more than you, and I'm going to be more a little controlling, So I was kind of like, I'm not gonna say age really doesn't matter, but I mean at the same time, you kind of got to be open to it. Like if you can't buy me a drink, don't even try it. Let's first and foremost.
Dang.
You
Well,
too
at least I
young.
can buy drinks. I mean, at least I can buy a
I'm like,
drink.
that's
You know
too
what I'm
young.
saying? uh,
I mean, I'm just being honest now. I
for
got a grown
me,
baby. Well, she ain't grown, but 15. That's up there.
yeah, that's almost near. That's almost near driving. See, age to
Right.
me, I think it would play a part though. I think it would have to play a part because depending on the type lifestyle you in and the vibe you get, it will take a type of maturity. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm an entertainer. So outside of tag, I do shows. I got a lot more stuff that I'm tied into. So for me, you have to have, to me, almost like a grown mentality, maturity when you come to like dating me. Because you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't take what I do and be able to date it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a little lit, but I'm lit in
That
real
is true.
life. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's a difference, you know what I'm saying? Because people be on tag and they be one way, but I'm the exact same way as on tag as in real life. So when it comes to my dating life be crazy because they think, you know what I'm saying, I am a lover, true, but I'm also an entertainer, and this is a job. It's a job. So when I clock in, you know what I'm saying, I'm at work. When I clock out, let's eat, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let me rub your toes. Let me sit here and keep you like a bubble bath. Let me cook for you type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on that way. But when I'm working, you know what I'm saying? Respect me.
Look, why do you
Let
hear
me
me?
work.
Loud and
I'm
clear.
just saying. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Because it'd be hard.
You hear me?
Because it'd be hard though. Like for real. It'd be hard. Because like I mean, because if you try to find somebody that is genuine, you know what I mean? You don't really know if they're genuine if they don't really accept you for what you are first before they go behind the mask and the walls. You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to accept me as what you see, like right here, like this right here? So I mean, I think age will have to be a point,
That's
a
true.
little bit. It'll have to be a point. Because I'm me personally, I cannot do 18, 21. No, that is not working. It's not working. I feel like I'm taking care of another kid at this point.
Right. Right.
I'm like, you do.
So nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. What will be one of your questions?
You said what?
What will be one of your questions? Thank you. Appreciate it.
No, you're supposed to ask me the questions. Is that right, wifey? He's supposed to ask me the question
You
if
But
I'm
can,
I
gonna
actually,
y'all
have
can
him
ask
answer
each
it.
other
Yeah, I'm like,
questions.
hold
but
up.
then I got questions for days. So I mean, okay, so what would be your so
Okay,
you know what I'm
let's go.
saying?
Let's get it. Look, let
Okay. So with me, I'm close to my family. You know what I'm saying? I don't bring everybody around my family. So for you, as you introducing your other partner or whatever, when would that be when you introduce them to your family? And would it be important to you if the family said yay or nay, even in the dating phase?
Good question.
okay, me personally, when it comes to, I like that question because a lot of people are scared to talk on that topic. Me personally, like I said, I have three children. The oldest is 15. Those are my world. Like everything I do it for them. Those are my world. So that's like a sacred ground to a mother or a father, whether they, single mother, single father. That's like a sacred world before, you just can't let everybody meet your parents. That's just not what to do. So, and like I said, my oldest is 15, and I have two girls and I have one boy. At the end of the day, people fail to realize like your kids are watching you. So if your daughter or your son see that you thinking it's okay for every person that you dating or whatever you want to call it nowadays, that's not okay. And showing you like you can just keep rotating the flow in and out. So with me personally, I have to feel like that the bond that we build is somewhere before you even think about meeting my children. Because, like I said, they know one man, which is their dad. And then when it comes to the family, as far as my parents and my grandmother means a lot to me. That's my
Yeah.
whole world. She's another part of my whole world. So when it comes to meeting them, you have to go through the basis of my kids got to have a vibe with you, and my kids are very upfront. They're gonna let me know, I don't like him because of A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be the point
Yeah.
where I don't like him because he got sunglasses on. No, they're gonna let me know what their vibe is. And single parents, they have to realize you have to take that into consideration. You see what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you can't overlook of how your children feel at the end of the day.
Right.
That has to play a major part in major key alert. What about you?
Well, well, first, I can take the glasses off. Okay. It doesn't have to be a glasses thing. It's just me, you know what I'm saying? Like people don't understand like me, like with me, like this is like my alter ego. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Anybody?
Me and Metro Boomin, we're like, you know what I'm saying? We're like Siamese twins. You feel me? So but with me, my family does play a huge part.
I mean, I
You
get it.
know, it does play a huge part because for me, I come from like a huge musical background and a really deep church based background. So for me, you know what I'm saying, it's more of like a spiritual
Mm-hmm.
thing. You know what I'm saying? It weighs different when you're on the other side of
Mm-hmm.
that fence. So with me, it's almost like, you know what I'm saying, you ever heard of like the wise is supposed to lead the young. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like me asking my mom or my dad, hey, what you think about, this working in this? It's almost like, asking them that's looking over your life from day one, do you think this is beneficial for me and what I got going? And there's just a yeah and nay. Me personally, I gotta rock with the family because you know what I'm saying the family's gonna be what I'm gonna have when you gone or if we don't make it. You know what I'm saying? What if we don't? You know what I'm saying? Then I ain't gonna have
That's
my
true.
family. My family's what got me to where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? So that plays a huge, huge major key for me. I would think.
Exactly.
That's true.
Talk about my glasses. I can't believe this
Wifey, I
motherfucker
wish I
talking
could ask
about
you
my
the question
glasses.
too. I mean, dang. I mean,
I'm talking
I was
about
just
my
putting an
glasses.
example out there. The
Okay.
glasses I just seen it.
You can ask me a question.
See what I'm saying, Mama? The pettiness in this
Well, how
generation.
do you feel
Ask me
about
about my
that? As
question.
far how do you feel about that question, wifey?
About how my family would feel about who I'm dating.
Um,
Is that what
Well,
you're?
like, how
Is
do
that
they
right.
what you're
Like, how
feel?
do
asking?
you feel? The question. Repeat the question, Mestra.
Well, the question was, how would you value or would you value the opinion of your family of the other person that you was bringing home or dating? Would you value it as far as continuing it or cutting it off? As far as if they say yay or nay.
No, I wouldn't value it because I pay my own bills. I wipe my own butts. So whatever they felt, guess what? They don't have to come to my house. We're in a pandemic anyway. So I don't want to. I don't have to see
True.
them, and they don't have to see me.
That's the
Especially
way
if
of
he
looking
hasn't
at
did
it.
anything to them.
Honey.
So we're looking at it. That's the way of looking at it.
I'm a grown woman for a reason.
Period. Let me say
I like
that.
that.
Okay.
I like that. See what I'm saying? See what I'm talking about when you talk about to the OG? See what I'm saying?
Well, I had to throw it at her because I was like, look, I just put it from a mother's point of view, and now let me swerve it over here to wifey because I got to hear her
They're
opinion
gonna
on
take
it
it
too.
to
Because
real. They're gonna take it to real.
those are all good keys. You know what I'm saying?
Is kids an issue?
Definitely not. I'm a single mother of three, and like I said, we're a package deal, and that's at the end of the day. You don't like kids, you can't be with me. You don't want kids, you
Okay.
can't be with me because I have children. So if you say, "Ooh, honey dip," I want to take you out. I'm feeling your vibe, but I don't want no kids. Well, you don't want honey dip.
Right.
I mean, that's at the end of the day. I'm a package deal, baby. I'm not dropping them for a man. Not at all. We know what that means. No, my kids ain't bad FDT. I got bougie begging babies, okay? All
They
ages,
baby
okay?
kids. They baby kids on the low.
Go
You know what
check
I'm saying?
my
Still
IG.
juices
You
and
will see my
snacks.
oldest. Look,
I
go check
love
my
that.
IG.
I
You will
love
see
that.
my oldest,
I
okay?
love that. Because I really do feel
Is kids
that,
an
yeah.
issue for you?
No, because I love kids. I love kids. I love being a dad. I'm a full time dad. I'm a single dad. I love being a dad. You know what I'm saying? So with me in my situation, I take me being a dad
I salute
serious.
that because you don't hear that
So
much.
now for real though, for real, like even with my girls, I put myself on papers. You know what I'm saying?
I'm being
I did
too.
that. I did that myself. You know what I'm saying? Because even though the situation may be, you have no problem in that situation. Y'all was born out of a whole nother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna love y'all regardless. But at the same time, I do understand that kids are not cheap. That they are not free. So with me being a dad, I know, you know what I'm saying, what I go through is just doing hair and they growing and adolescents. Nah, so with me, it plays a major deal because I come with kids. You know what I'm saying? Metro is lit, but I come with kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But people, you know what I'm saying, depending on what, they don't really be willing to put up with the kids. They just want to put up with you and just have you without you having the whole package deal, and that don't work for me because I'm a full time dad. So my girls are like my top number one fans. Like they're at every concert, they're at every little studio session. You know what I'm saying? They sleep on my studio couch. You know what I'm saying? They my number one fans. So you know what I'm saying? Depending on what you gotta accept all of us. So that's why I was asking that question.
I salute you for that.
Everyone coming in, welcome to my show, Date
How
or
about you?
Disaster, where tonight we have Metro Boomin and Honey Dip, okay? So stay tuned. We're going to see how it's going to go.
How
Does
about
money
you, wifey?
matter?
How does that sound towards you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I was asking wifey about the kids. Look, I didn't skirt the question real quick. My
We gotta
bad.
know.
Let me back up.
You said what?
Okay, one more time.
So how do you
How
feel
does it
about the
how
kids?
do you feel about the children?
I love children. I have 8 of my own. Yes, thank you, FTT. I have 8 children of my
Ooh,
own.
baby.
The oldest is 18, and they're twins. And no, that's the oldest. The youngest is 18, twins, and the oldest is 33.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me give a
That's
round
what
of
I
applause
said.
because
I was like,
you
wait,
do not
hold
look
on.
like you
I was
have.
like, hold up. I did the math. I was like, hold up.
Honey, wait a
Wait.
minute.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank
Round
you,
of
FTT.
applause.
Round of applause on that.
She did that. I was like, hold up, wait a second. Okay, the youngest.
You just took my
Oh,
breath away,
okay.
wifey. I
Yeah.
never would have even thought.
Nah.
Never.
Mm-mm.
Baby, you look good. You
Nah.
carried all them 8 babies very well. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I did. I'm
Nah.
proud.
Nah. I would never seen that coming. Does money matter to y'all?
Yes, to me, I'm not going to lie.
Does
If
money
you don't
matter
have
to
any money,
me?
you get no
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna let you have it, wifey first.
If
No,
you don't
you
have
go
any
first, wifey,
money,
because
you get
yeah,
no
I think me
honey.
and Bob was like, mm-hmm. baby, you know what?
Oh my God, I love the realness,
I
y'all. I
love it.
swear.
I
I love
love
the
it.
realness. Because like people don't understand that at the end of
Yes,
the day, cost of living is not free. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like people get caught up in like feelings and emotions and be like, money
that
doesn't
part.
matter. Okay, for me personally, money matters because money takes care of my whole lifestyle. Like this is the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It costs. You know what I'm saying? Lights, water, gas. We can't sit here and act like we're gonna be on some Romeo and Juliet type kick it type vibe, and we ain't got no bills. Like,
Love don't pay no
no,
bills. Love
That
don't pay
part.
no bills.
Okay.
you feel me? So that's why
Not at
I be
all. Not even
trying
a
to.
little bit.
It don't, not even a little bit. I mean, and at the end of the day, is it really worth it? So money does have to matter. But I do want to know because at the end of the day, my thing is if you can't get across like simple points, then you really can't get mad when they don't get brought up. You know what I mean? Like you really can't get mad if you don't bring them
Me
up when
personally,
you have a
like I
chance.
said,
True.
money matters because don't get me wrong, like I'm not expecting you to have be a millionaire or something like that. But if I'm going to work and I can work my well, I'm a bartender, so I do the late nights. But if I'm clocking in and if I'm making my bag and I'm working my bag because I know I can be the table, the chairs, the dinner. Okay? I can do it all. But I'm not gonna sit up here and spoon feed and baby feed, you know what I'm saying? Babysitting. I gotta buy not only your clothes, my kids' clothes, my clothes. No, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
Somebody gonna be
Feed
naked.
me. I'm
Somebody
hungry.
gonna be
Okay?
naked.
Okay, I'm hungry. And I
Ah!
don't eat. I mean, I eat salads, but don't think that you about to feed me a salad and you over there eating a steak and everything else. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna
See,
work.
I love that. So that would bring me to my next question then. So if he can cook or can't
Repeat.
cook, would that be an issue? If he can cook or he can't cook. Like if like more or less if he came independent, as in like, you know what I'm saying, he could take care of home, he could cook, clean, whatever the case may be, and still support home. Would that be a deal breaker or not if he can't?
If he can't,
If he can or can't, would it be a
well,
deal breaker?
I'm not gonna say like. I mean, I shouldn't have to teach you how to take care of yourself. You should know that. You're a grown man. Because at the end of the day, my son is 11. You know how to fix him something to eat. You know how to pick his clothes out. You know how to clean up our house. So if you 33 to 35, however old you are, and we are dating, and I got to sit up here and make sure you're not burning hot dogs on my stove,
Mm-hmm.
I got to tell you when the trash go out, what you doing? What you doing?
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry. I feel like a man as far as a woman too. They should know how to take care of themselves to where they can be independent. You cannot be not independent and then want to be in a relationship and then be like, okay, well, I never learned how to cook, so you want to teach me? It's just kind of like you should know how to take care of yourself before you get in a relationship. You got to make yourself happy before you can make anybody else's happy. That's my biggest thing. You got to survive on your own first.
What you
I don't
think
mind
about it,
teaching
Mama?
you know macaroni and cheese and stuff,
Macaroni and
but you know,
cheese.
I mean,
Like, yeah,
just being
macaroni and
honest.
cheese though. Man,
Well, you know, everybody got their own recipes and stuff, you know.
but see, some people are willing to learn though. See, me, I love to cook. I went to school for cooking, so I love to cook. But if you can cook or not is not really relevant to me. It's not really relevant because I got that. If you don't got it or not, I got it. You know what I'm saying? So with me, cooking or not, cause like I said, I'm more of like a lover anyway. So I'd rather cook for you and serve you anyway. First and foremost, that's like my talk. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. But see, that comes
Okay,
from
now.
how. But that comes from how I was. You know what I'm saying? I'm brought up and raised. You know what I'm saying? I'm from a whole different other cloth. You know what I'm saying? So me, I really believe in. You know what I'm saying? So if you could cook or not is really irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? If my thing is this, can you match my energy? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Are you bringing something to the table?
That's
You
Come
know
right.
what
on
I'm saying?
now.
Because me being me,
That's
I can
right.
cover 100%. You know what I'm saying? I don't need, you know what I'm saying, nothing you bring in. But if you bring in something, whatever you bring in, it's a compliment. You feel me? So with me, you know what I'm saying? As long as you can match my energy, you can match my vibe, we can talk and conversate. I'm not really worrying about if you can cook or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really worrying about if you can do hair or not. Because, boo, baby, I would pay you to go get your little hair done. baby. You understand? We're not wearing. we're
That's a
not
little
wearing.
hair though.
We're not wearing.
Period.
We're not.
That's a little hair. Thank you, Pillow, for putting that in for me.
We're
Okay.
not worried about
Period.
that. I got that. You know what I'm saying? Can you look good on my arm type? You know what I'm saying? That type vibe. That's more or less what I'm on. But you know what I'm saying? But
That's
for
what's up.
dating questions, it is I think a good tool for communication because communication has to be the first and foremost type basis before. And my thing is this: can I ask you something dumb? You know what I'm saying? And you be like, oh, okay, yada 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 yada. You know what I'm saying? Because we can experience a whole different line of communication with the simple stuff, and then we have no problem in breaking into the actual hard stuff and type barriers. You know what I mean? So for me, my
And it's
next
true.
question would have to be: with me having kids, is it an issue to have a good relationship with the other parent of that kid? Is that like a problem? Because and I asked this because I didn't came in top problems. Because you know what I'm saying, me and my kids' mom, we don't deal with each other, but we cordial for the kids. You know what I'm saying? So that can mean, you call me randomly, you know what I'm saying, texting or something like that. We ain't got no beef, but would that be a problem in a relationship if we try to talk?
Me personally, I'm gonna say no because at the end of the day, you need to be communicating with the mother of your child or the father of your child. I'm gonna speak, saying for me as a woman to have that communication. I don't need a partner who's gonna tell me, oh well, why are you and your kid's father talking about graduation plans or something like that. I don't need insecurity. Communication is key. You need to know like you don't have a competition. If I'm with you, I'm with you, but at the end of the day, he's still the father, biological father of these three kids. So there is going to be communication. And quite honestly, me personally, I would feel even more great for if I'm with that partner for a long amount of time, as if like we're in a serious relationship. Can y'all have a communication without me being the middleman? Because at the end of the day, we all coming up to family functions. We got birthdays, we got holidays, we
Yeah.
got graduations. We need to be cordial being in the same room, and I can be able to go to the bathroom and not worry about who throwing hands while I'm in the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like communication is key, and that's period. Like
Since I think I'm the
thank you, love.
second date, let me speak my piece on that. How I feel
Ooh, it's about to
is,
get good.
how I feel about it is, look, it's okay
I know it.
if they can get along. If they can't, that's
Mhm.
where I come in at to keep the peace. No,
Mhm.
I'm not trying to be the child's
Right,
actual
right.
mother, but I'm gonna treat your child as if it was my own. You understand? So if my
Facts.
man and his baby mama or ex-wife can't get along and they're always bickering, I'm gonna put her in her place. You call my phone, delete
Okay,
his number, because you're going to go through me.
okay.
It's the
You're going to
OG.
go through me. We're going
That's
to
the
stop this.
OG. So
That's
We're not going to
right.
go through
that's what
that.
I'm talking
Because
about.
my
Period.
patience is very short. I don't have time to play with nobody's baby mama. But I'm going to love the
Okay.
Look at
child.
the
Not at
face
all.
though. The face says it all. She's dead serious
And
too.
look, and we're serious about it. And not at
She's
all.
serious, and it should be like
Not
that.
at
It really
all.
should. It really should be like that. But you know what I'm saying? For me being a single dad, it's questions that I want to know. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
I
Because
mean,
Understandable.
look, look, you got the
you
two
know what I'm
perfect women
saying?
right here.
You know what I'm saying?
You got the two perfect women right here.
I ain't
So what's
knocking it.
another one, Metro?
It's your turn.
You supposed to ask me the question.
I
Wait,
didn't
You
why
ask
can
are
you
you
ask
like
always
him
putting
4 or
yourself
5
questions
out there?
too.
questions.
You
I
can
just
ask
answered
him
it,
some,
bro.
honey.
Okay, I can ask him something. See, look, y'all really put me on the spot tonight. Like I'm
See?
on a hot seat. I ain't think about nothing. Um,
You know how I see.
look, whew.
See?
Well, like I said, my profession, I am a bartender. I've been doing it for a while.
Mhm.
And that comes with a natural, I'm a natural flirtatious person as it is. It doesn't mean that I'm doing anything extra, but as a bartender and as being in that industry, it comes with it. It's going to come with the territory of men and women coming on to me like, hey, whatever, whatever. Do you feel some type of way as if dating a bartender or a waitress or anybody in that field, bottle girl, anything? I know this is being, video, so I just don't want to put the pole dancing out there like that. But
No,
y'all know what I'm
I
talking about.
don't.
Would
I
you?
don't. Exotic entertainment. And no, I don't because I came from the exotic entertainment industry. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my younger years. So for me, like this is where y'all get the metro whole outspoken spokenness from. You know what I'm saying? I've always been out. So I used to be like an exotic entertainer. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I understand the concept of working home. You know what I'm saying? Because now I got kids, so I'm on a whole other lifestyle path now. But I understand that even with me performing and me doing what I do outside in real time, it's just a job. It's just a job. It's what pay the bills. It's what keep the lights on. It's what let me sit here and be, and, you know what I'm saying, do what I'm doing. So for me to date another
Okay.
person, to me, it would be a power team. Be a power team to me. Because I mean, if I can respect you being your personality and that's not messing up your bag, then you can respect me getting into my bag and what I do. You know what I'm saying? We can still have home. It's a wrap. You can almost conquer anything at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going beyond friendships. You're going beyond insecurities. You're going to the bigger picture. And if you can do that, you know what I'm saying? You can build Rome 3 days. You know what I'm saying? There's no telling like how far you can actually take a mindset and a couple like that to be able to really do some outside the box things. Because for as a couple, insecurities is always like the
Right.
biggest thing in for me. Busy like insecurities was the biggest thing that caused y'all to, you know what I'm saying, stunt y'all's growth as a power couple wise. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all don't have no insecurities and y'all confident and you standing like how mama standing over there, like yo, I'm 10 toes. I got a short fuse. You know what I'm saying? But you ready to get man, let my baby get his bag so I can get mine, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you can take that a whole nother level. And
That
people don't
part.
understand that. And people don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, as long as you go to evolve and change, it's ultimate. Like the sky is the limit. Sky is the limit. So that's why I'd be asking and stuff like that. But that was a good question though. Because for me, being in like inside the entertainment side, I can't have nobody that's gonna be insecure about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta know that when
Right.
I go to work, you
Right.
okay with me going to work. Now you can pop up, you know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying, but acknowledge that I'm at work type shit. You know what I mean? Then boom, we good. I'm coming home to you. Like it's good.
Exactly. Now, me speaking on the
Right.
insecurity part,
How
this
do
is
you feel
how I
Mm-hmm.
about that,
feel.
wifey?
This is how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been an insecure type woman because when you got what you got and you know what you know, if that man go out there and play at the neighbor's house, guess what? He might go through her back door, but he gonna fly back through the front door, coming back home. Okay, when you know what type of woman
Man,
you are and what you stand for, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't care if he flirted with 100 women. I wouldn't care because at the end of the day, he gonna get mad at them and try to hurry up and get back home. He gonna burn rubber and leave them on the side of the road because he know what he got at home. He got wifey, the boss at home. Period.
Okay. Say it for the one more time.
Period.
Period.
they
Period.
go to period.
Period,
Period.
sis. Y'all know. Y'all
But
know that's
see
the
though,
period.
but see
Okay?
though,
Don't
but see
play.
on my side to hear a woman talking like that is so sexy. That is sexy. You know what I'm saying? To know that, you know what I'm
But you
saying,
need
I
to
can
hear it because
go
there
get your
is women
bag
like us who
and
feel like
then
that.
come home. You know what I'm saying? But
Go
people in
get
real
it.
time, yeah, you better go get it. Please, let me spend it.
Because I
Let
have dealt with guys who were insecure and they could not handle me being a bartender and me, hey baby, how you doing? Like it's so part of my lingo. I be at home like, hey baby, can you get, it's part of my lingo. So it's something that I can't drop when it becomes part of your lingo because I've done this for years. And I have had somebody who was insecure, and I'm like, well, baby, this is how I pay my bills. This is how I take care of my family. If you're insecure for whatever reason, I can't put my job on the line that takes care of everything that I got going on and that's making everything happen of what needs to happen in my family and on my side. It's not gonna work with your insecurity because I can't be babying you at the same time I'm at work trying to get this money. Like I can't do it.
yeah,
Right.
FDT, you'd be surprised, but be surprised, baby.
yeah, you'd be surprised what's going on out here
What
for
other
real.
question you got, Metro?
Okay, is for me because I do believe in like future and long term. Is marriage a thing or is it outdated?
Me personally, when it comes to marriage, I have said this before and I stand on it, so I'm gonna say it again. I feel like before you get married, you need to be that person's friend. Because if you jump into a relationship or if you jump into being married, you're not going to know that person as a friend. You're not going to know what they feel comfortable with just telling a friend versus what they feel comfortable with telling, their partner. I feel like y'all should know each other's ups and downs. Where they lack, you pick up, vice versa. I don't think marriage is outdated at all. I think it's a time and a place for it. I wouldn't suggest that anybody run into it saying, you know what, everybody else married around me, so let me go ahead and just get married with the next person I'm with. I don't think that should be the vibe. I think that you need to actually get to know each other, both sides, up and down. Kids are involved, definitely get to know when it comes to the children and everything else. Don't jump into nothing so fast because you just never know. Everything could look good for the first 2 or 3 months, and then maybe y'all trying to find the next courthouse, trying to figure out what lawyer, who need a lawyer, what we splitting, and all of that. Get to know that person before you get married. Because me, I take marriage seriously. It's till death do us part, baby. It's till death do us part. And that's how I feel about it.
Well, I feel that I don't really have a time limit on love and marriage. Um, would I marry a man in 3 months? Yes, I would. Because I'm going to know off top from the energy, right? And let's just say down the road, it might be some bad vibes. Well, guess what? You going to sleep in one bedroom, I'm going to sleep in the other one, and we going to work this out. Because like you said, it's to death do us part. And when I say death do us part, it's death to us part.
See what the face though is what make you look like, you know? You gotta take the glasses off like, what?
Period. So that's the one part, baby. Baby. Let me put these back on.
Oh my god, I love it.
I'm sorry, but death do us part.
Everybody, welcome to my show, Date or Disaster, where tonight we have Metro Boomin, Honey Dip, and I believe I'm the other date. Okay, so
she giving us wisdom.
You really are.
All right.
It is. Oh, it's tough.
Yeah.
She giving
and
us
I love
wisdom.
it. And I love it.
Cause see, this is what I needed like in my younger years. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was like wild, like when Metro was out here thought, like when I was wild, like. You know what I'm saying? Like if I would have had like an OG in my corner, for real though.
It's okay. It's safe to say cougar.
But you know what? Everybody goes through that.
Nah, because I don't really believe in like I love that the cougar drink. I don't really believe in like really a cougar though, because age really ain't nothing but a number though. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So for me, like you could be like wifey, and I'm like, yo, boo, let me wine and dine you, and really mean it. You know what I'm saying? But I can still be the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But for real. But I could be like, you know what I'm saying, honey dip, you know what I'm saying? Because for me, like, once you get mature, like, age don't even have a number. It's just blank right there. So I don't really be like, oh, well, now I'm like in a cougar stage. Like, what exactly is that? Like, what age does that start and stop? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you could be a grown man, 53, and still be, like, immature. You know what I'm saying? So does that mean that you are a seasoned man? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that mean? Like, you can still be a man child at 60. You know what I'm saying? So what does that so you can't really so you can't really put a time limit or an age bracket on it. So wifey, no, you can definitely get it. So it is nothing like, oh, you a cougar. That is nothing.
A wifey?
Nothing.
Period. Let me say it full
nothing.
Period. Double time.
We don't have to worry about none of that.
I had to double time that, y'all. I'm sorry. Period.
I gotta put the spot guys back on. Wifey, it is up and stuff. For real. We don't gotta worry about
big pressure.
No. Don't make me blush.
Look, like I said, don't play with her. Don't play with her.
But on a serious note, like that does like I don't really see an age bracket. So with that, you know what I'm saying? What are you looking for in a man?
What I'm looking for in a man, like I said, I'm more of a vibe type person. I don't need no negative energy. I mean, like I said, I'm 33, and I thank God I don't look like what I've been through. Because I feel like, at 33, you just for any age of getting older, you got to go through stuff to learn stuff. And baby, when I say that I do not look nothing of what I've been through, wifey, I don't know why I feel so comfortable with you. I think it's just a vibe, but I have 5 children. I lost two.
Mhm.
So, that's an emotional drain and strain for anybody to go through, man or woman. But when it
Right.
comes to that woman, and it's like, I carry this baby, this is my baby, and you lost not one, but 2 children. I feel like that my partner, they would, like I said, they would have to know me emotionally, physically, and mentally. Because they said you'll get over it. As time passes, you will heal.
Yeah.
You won't. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And
Right.
I need somebody who's going to be like, hey, baby, I know it's, this child's birthday, and I can see it on your face that it's bothering you. Know me, know my vibes, know my body. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Now, I'm not just saying to me, but as vice versa. Like, you have to know, you know what I'm saying, that person. So, that man, I mean, they would just be my rock. They like, if I feel like I have nobody else or nowhere else to go to talk to. I mean, I'm a spiritual woman, so I pray. But as far as like the human body, you are supposed to be my rock. If I'm having a bad day, if I'm just going through the emotions with myself mentally, you supposed to like, baby, go have a seat. I got the kids. I got the dinner. Metro, you said you cook, so I don't want to hear nothing else, wifey. He did mention that earlier. But I just need somebody like that to. I don't care about if you how much money you actually got in your account, your bag, your body, but me knowing me spiritually, physically, and emotionally, that means so much more to me. Because I've had men try to come in and finesse and they are not what they say they are. And they try to come in and try to finesse, but you got to get my mind. You get my mental attention, you working on something. You
Okay.
definitely getting somewhere. You get that spiritual connection, oh, you definitely got my attention. This ain't even physical yet, baby. And I'm gonna keep it G rated because I know we being recorded. But wifey,
Most definitely. Oh
you
yes.
know,
Oh yes.
yeah, you know.
She said the key to Pandora's box is my mental, baby. Okay, it is my mental. Okay.
Period.
I love
Period.
it though. I love it though because see,
I'm just being honest.
that'd be almost like a similar thing. Because for me on the man side of things, especially like how from the side I come from, you know what I'm saying? Depending on what you have like an already set mandate as what a man can feel and can't feel and can express and can't express. You know what I'm saying? So for me, my thing is, can I be vulnerable? Can I be vulnerable to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can I come like at my weakest, darkest moment, you know what I'm saying? Like broken up, you know what I'm saying? And you be able to nurture and bring me back type joint versus you looking for mud or retribution for later, you know what I'm saying, to throw back up later. So my thing would be, you know what I'm saying, because everybody has bad days. Everybody has, stressful moments, you know what I'm saying, anxiety, whatever the case, you know what I'm saying, depending on what your case may be. But can I come vulnerable as a man? And would that be accepted? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're independent and you know how society is as far as like the man's roles and the woman's roles type thing. Like, would that really be a problem if I could just come to you vulnerable? Like, with my guards down, I can be crying. Metro cry, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Metro getting his feelings. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for real, like for real, people act like because
Ain't
you
nothing wrong
man,
with
you
it.
can't be in touch with your feelings, but you can't really be a lovable person unless you are in touch with your feelings. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
gonna cry
So it
together.
makes
Facts.
We're gonna cry together.
you
Okay?
see what I'm saying?
Hand in
And
hand, whatever we need to do, we're gonna let it out together.
as long as it's genuine, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's the thing that I'm looking for, and that would be like that little peak point because like just like OG said, yo, you coming home, so stop playing, go get your bag, stop playing. Come home. If I need to come help you recover your bag, I will. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type. Like now I'm like, oh come on, bro. You supposed to be a grown man, man. So stop playing. Like you know what? I got it. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? But the next day it's like you don't bring it up. It's a whole nother. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole new slate. It's a whole new slate. So that's why I was asking the question.
How about you, wifey? How do you feel about that? What would your ideal type man be?
Ideal type man.
Yeah, I think that was the initial question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I messed it up talking about the emotional and spiritual stuff, but
Um,
was that the
one that's very like, he was stable. He know what he wanted in life.
okay?
He already kind of was ahead of it.
Right.
And even if he gets stuck, I'm there to pull him out the mud. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
I
Um,
like it.
just he gotta have a lot of love because I'm spoiled. So I act like a baby sometimes. I like to have pillow fights. I'm goofy, but I know how to be
Oh,
serious.
Yes.
Stuff like that. I mean, like, true love.
Definitely. Definitely.
See, I love that. So then, see, so this brings me to my next question then, because that would make it that means that the love spark is definitely something important to y'all, then, right? Because you got to always keep the spark. You got to always keep the spark. It don't really matter if the other
Definitely.
person is sparking. Are you gonna still be the one to keep the spark? You know what I'm saying? Because
By that
today I
time,
might not be feeling it.
and by that time it's gonna be past the sparks. We're gonna be making fire.
Okay. Period. We can go from wrestling
Period.
to something else. Period.
It's a situation. Pandora's box has not been open.
I'm trying to
Sir.
keep it PG rated now.
No, we're PG. We're PG. I mean,
Okay. Yeah.
just
I'm like,
keeping
I'm
it
trying.
real.
I'm like, we can go from wrestling to something else.
To
Just
lock
period.
this
To
muscle.
But
naked
you gotta
wrestling.
keep the spark. You can get
Naked
fun.
wrestling. Okay.
See, wifey, I just, you know what?
See,
You a
what I'm
whole vibe,
saying?
wifey.
But
Don't
see,
play.
that's the spark I'm talking about, yo. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. Age has no number at that point. Because if you're willing to wrestle me, man, stop playing.
Wait a minute.
That's
Hold
a
on
whole
for the
other
one time.
situation.
It's the locks for me. I just realized everybody in this box right now, it's the locks for me. Like, period. I love my people with locks. Like,
Yes.
it's a whole different
It
vibe.
changes your
And
energy.
I just tell people, it's a whole vibe when you get you a lock,
is.
okay?
It is.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yes.
I'm just saying, she went from sitting here in Pandora's box to wrestling. I'm all in at this point. Like, I mean, wrestling, pillow fighting? Okay,
It's
so what?
It's
Oops,
like
we in the
wrestling
oops.
with a happy ending.
Okay?
She said Sue Young. She said Sue Young
I
ain't
ain't
got
got my
nothing
cup.
on me.
Look, I ain't got my cup. You know what? I can't sip nobody's tea right now, okay?
I'll sit for both of y'all. Don't worry, I got
Right.
it. I got it. Sue
Like,
Young
I
ain't
can't
got
sip no
nothing
tea
on
right
OG. So now, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. That's what's up. I love it. So,
So, any more questions?
would you date a streamer?
I would, yes.
Would I date a streamer? Yeah, I
Would
wouldn't
you
have
date
a
a
problem
streamer?
dating a streamer.
You
I would. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with dating a streamer. Like, me personally. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I have fun on here, and I'm just a whole vibe by myself, but it's work. It's a job. It's like another job. It's a part-time fun job. Have
Yes.
fun. Get lit. Catch a vibe.
My
And
fault.
you know what I'm saying? One thing that, when it comes to streaming, well, I already have it because of, like I said, the profession, but it gives you, if you've never had that backbone to stand up for yourself, when these trolls want to come in and tap in your page and say what they want to say, I'm like, baby, you tapped in the right live today because I'm ready for you. Because
Right.
I do not like that people, they don't know what nobody's going through. I will make you laugh. You could be in the saddest place. By the time you leave Honey Dip got you with her ribs. Because you've been laughing and we've been kicking it. And these trolls, I wish there was a way that we can see who they are because I do not like how trolls treat people. I'm built for it.
Oh,
But when
yes,
it comes
most
to
definitely.
somebody else, it's not fair to them because they could do something, anything could happen, and they think it's a game and they don't know. Like, we come on this app to get to know people and to catch a vibe and to chill and to, relax. And then when they come, and I'm just saying for the trolls because we don't know who they are. When the trolls come and they
Half of
try
mine I
to
do, I think.
take that vibe away, right? And they try to take that vibe away. And I'm like, if you went here, don't come in my life with that negativity. Y'all can't see it right now because my camera a little short, but I got a big crown back there, and I stand on that crown.
Okay.
And to the trolls, find something better to do with your life. If you too scared to stream, go find something else to do. Because there's really people out here hurting, and this is their outlet. And let this be their outlet without you trying to, thank you, baby, without you trying to mess it up for them, because this is the only thing that they have. They might not have nobody else at home, and they say, you know what? Let me go see what White Peter Ball's talking about. Let me click in there. And then a troll will come in, and they just saying all this crazy stuff. I mean, I don't know. I feel like, I know there's only so much that Tag can do, but it's just like, it gets to a point, it's like, what else?
Just kick them out your stream
What
and
else?
keep moving. You don't even have to argue.
Right. It's crazy.
Me personally, I think I could date a streamer. This is why I think I could date a streamer. Because with you being a streamer, like a real streamer, you have a certain litness and energy about you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You have to.
when you like a real streamer, you have days that you don't feel like you can stream, so you don't. But then you got days that you know, like, yo, today I'm ready for the smoke. You bring a whole nother energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. So you got days that you feel like it. So, but if you are a streamer and then you have the ability to switch on, switch off, type deal. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to leave home at home and then stream, but then you can stream and shut off streaming and bring yourself back to life in real time at home. So to me, if you have that capability streaming, then you automatically have that capability in a relationship. You understand the concept of flip on, flip off, versus, you know what I'm saying, somebody who's never been in that predicament, who's never streamed before, who's never got that type of pizzazz about themselves to stand up on a backbone, like you were saying. You know what I mean? You can bring in a relationship. So normal faults that I would find in a person that would be normal outside of a streamer versus like you or mama or like the OG, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come with like upgrades. It would be upgrades. You know what I'm saying? That's normal stuff that I would deal with, I wouldn't deal with y'all. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be petty on this side, but y'all streamers, so y'all understand the concept. So we can sit here and talk, we can joke, we can switch on, switch off, and we'd be perfect at home. I would have to date a streamer, yo. I would have to try to see. It's just like dating like a bartender or somebody. You a fellow bartender.
Like a bartender.
Are you? You know what I'm saying?
I was like,
at this point,
not gonna do me.
You know.
He threw that one in.
Right. I was like, we're not gonna do me.
No, but for real, I would have to try to see. It'd be worth it. And even going with from like how y'all answering questions.
So
I don't know. Metro might have to go
feedback off that. Like dating a streamer, if I would want to keep it private and off the app due to, we have the ones that's in love with us, they want to marry us, and so we wouldn't want to hurt their feelings. So therefore, I would want to keep it, private.
Well, see, I would understand that too, though, because depending on the platform that you got, you know what I'm saying, me saying something about, oh, we together, me, you know what I'm saying, me and Peaches together, y'all, it's going to mess up both of our bags on both sides.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? People don't understand. Yeah, the people don't understand that concept. Like, we could be together and all, but you understand that my fan base want Metro. My fan base, they want Peaches. So I can't be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, me and Honey Dip, we a couple now. Oh, me and Peaches, we a couple now. Because the one that I might be a number 3 on your board. And I'm shooting at you to get your attention. I find out, well, okay, you kicking it with Metro. And you did with Metro, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's messing up your bag, and that's gonna mess up my bag. They're like, oh, so Metro got a girl now? What? Okay, boop. You know what I'm saying? And then they gone. So I mean, that goes back to being able to deal with the entertainment, because you gotta understand, like, you can't get in your feelings and be like, oh, I'm on exposure today. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Peaches telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? We been together. Let me leak a photo. Bah. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep
not leak a photo.
Keep it together though. Like, you understand? Like, you got yours, she got hers. You know what I'm saying? But to me, if you dating a streamer that is like that, Peaches, then it's a different type of power behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because like even if you take it to the spiritual, you know what I'm saying, you can do 1 to 10, you can do 1 to 5,000 by yourself. But you got two of y'all and y'all both up on the corners, you can do like 10 to 20,000. So you know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at the bigger picture. And that's why I'm thinking about the maturity plays in a part of all that. And then the age will also play in that because really age really don't have a number set on maturity. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a
That's
number
true.
set. I mean, they can say it's 18, 21, 25, but we all know people who's way over that that is nowhere near maturity. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Period.
So, period.
Yes. Sheesh.
So I would
I'm
definitely
dead.
agree with it. I would agree with it. And after
okay,
listening to these little joints, mm,
we came to the final minutes, okay,
mm.
of Date or
Ooh.
Disaster. So,
Mm.
Metro, give me what you
At this
got.
point, at this point,
I'm trying to
I
date
gotta.
wifey. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't even get to that point because at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, can we just both go out on a date type joint? You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being for real though, because when you look at it, this proves that age really don't have a number. You know what I'm saying? Because I can be
That's true.
equally attracted to you,
True.
Dip, or I can be equally attracted to Peaches. You know what I'm saying? Like to keep it a band, or I can be easily attracted to, you know what I'm saying, wife of the boss. Like I can easily, like
Yeah.
it wouldn't really have a name to it. So for me, yo, OG, wife, Phil. Let's just go out on a date and just see where it goes. You know what I'm saying? We talking about pillow
I think we're gonna have
fighting.
fun with the lock
You
game.
know,
I'm
you
just
know what
saying.
I'm saying? We got the lock game. You know, we got the pillow fighting going there. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know
If I
what?
come home late, you know what I'm saying? Wife, you gonna hit the line. What you doing? Burn rubber. You know, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I run home. You know what I'm saying? I run home to dip. You know what I'm saying? She might be cooking. I run home to wifey. You know what I'm saying? She ready to pillow fight. I don't know. I don't know. What do
I
you
can't.
choose
I'm
at
so
that
fighting.
point? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It'd be kind of hard. It'd be really kind of hard, honestly. In my opinion, I would have to. If I was to say that I was against dating within a range, like that would kill all of that for real. Because
Right.
between y'all two both, I think this was. I'm actually kind of glad the person bailed out because I never had this type of interaction with both sides of the coin. And I gotta say, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say, it just gotta stand up. And I just gotta take both sides. I gotta take both sides. I would have to take both sides of the coin. I don't know.
Fair
I
enough.
don't know.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
It's hard.
Okay,
A
y'all
lot
see,
It's
for
hard.
Wifey
me.
the
Okay,
Boss
I was
still
like,
got
wait.
it.
It's
Okay, I
hard.
can still date. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Mm.
Look, okay.
She
Period,
still got it.
wifey.
I was just saying she still got it.
I
It's
was
a
like, I'm
pillow
about to
for
take
me.
wifey out. What do you know?
You know what I'm saying? She went from, oh, let me stand up for my man to let's pillow fight, baby. What? You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? What the glasses? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Take the shirt off. Okay, fine. What else gotta go? Like, are we playing, you know what I'm saying, Twister? Are we doing it, you know what I'm saying? How are we doing this? Like, let me,
Right.
Maybe I'm gonna have to stretch first for the twister. Let me stretch a little bit. Let me.
you know what I'm saying? At this point, you know what I'm saying, wifey, you need to stretch, I will stretch you. It is okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Yes.
Let me pray first, and we will make this happen.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
we'll
you
be looking forward
guys,
for
that's the
our
end of my
review.
show, Date or Disaster. Make sure you fave Metro Booming and Honey Dip and myself. Okay? If you want to be on
Appreciate it.
any future shows, my IG is Wifey the Comedian. Also, this show will be uploaded on my YouTube, Wifey the Boss, later on tonight. Okay? And that concludes the show.
All right.